Hello, Scorpio. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your weekend vibes. What's coming up for you this weekend, starting from Friday, August 20th, all the way through Sunday, August 22nd. General as always, so please do keep that in mind as this reading unfolds and release what doesn't make sense for you. So let's begin, Scorpio, starting with the Earth and Sky Oracle. This is by Mystic Moon. So what is coming up for you in the next few days here? Whether it's love related or not, let's take a look. Whoa, that card's flying. Dark and light. Balanced state of mind, discernment and boundaries, speaking your truth and facing your fears. Maybe this is the weekend, Scorpio, that you're going to have to tackle some hang-ups that you might have that might be keeping you in the dark in order for you to be able to see the light in a situation, have some sort of clarity there. You got to face the truth of a situation and face your fears here. Wow. You could be dealing with a Libra for some of you guys. This says scales, fair and balanced, harmonious and gentle, non-confrontational. Part of the fears that you might be dealing with here, Scorpio, is that you really don't want to get into any sort of confrontation or argument with a person. You know, you want harmony in your life. You want harmony in your partnerships. You want things to be in balance, but clearly that's something that maybe you need to work on. Let's grab one more message here. Now, look at this. We've got dark showing up. Shadow self, repressed fears, weakened state, withdrawn and alone. That's really interesting, guys, why that's presenting itself here. So in order to get to the light, so to speak, you got to deal with the darkness, Scorpio, and you know what that's referring to. It's different for every single Scorpio tuning in. You know what that's referring to because it's coming up here twice. That dark reference. Dark and light. You can find the light, but first you got to deal with the darkness. That's what I'm getting. And sometimes in order to deal with that, you have to face the music, so to speak. You know, face your fears. Sometimes you do have to confront somebody about an issue in the relationship or something that they might have said or done. So let's clarify that. I'm going to pull from my modern day Seers Tarot and Oracle Tarot with a twist. For those unfamiliar with this deck, this is one that I created especially for advanced beginners wanting to learn. It's got upright and reversed meanings, but it also includes new oracle messages as well as new court cards, in addition to all of the usual tarot messages. All right, so Scorpio, what is up with this? Time to deal with the dark. King of Wands. Some of you guys might be dealing with a fire sign here. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Divine Feminine. This could be your masculine right here. Okay, so the thing with the King of Wands is sometimes they want to put love on hold because they're not ready to commit. They want to be able to explore and see what else is out there. So maybe part of these discernments and red flags and facing your fears and speaking your truth is to confront your masculine and basically have a very deep discussion about the future of your relationship here. Time to get real honest. And the King of Wands, they're all about honesty and being passionate, very action oriented, a natural leader, all of those qualities about the King of Wands. But, you know, they sometimes tend to want to just put love on hold for a minute if they're not ready. We do have the Star card. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarian here. But what this is telling you here, Scorpio, is maybe this weekend focus on self-care. Focus on yourself to restore balance in your own life. Certainly when it comes to a particular wish that you're wanting to manifest here, related to your love life, certainly. Because there's a reason why we've got dark references popping up. So the star here represents that light, giving you that illuminated path to follow. Maybe you're being directed onto a different path here. And look at this. We now have the emerald of water. So you are a water sign, Scorpio. Maybe there's something really significant here. All right. So the emerald of water, it's time to go with the flow of where life and love want to take you. Being rigid and closed-minded prevents you from growing and finding the many blessings that are meant for you. Remove stagnancy, stubbornness, and stalemate type situations from your journey. Love yourself enough to see that you are a gem with so much to offer to the world and to the one who is meant for you. So if you're repressing things here, which is what this card is all about, you got to deal with your shadow self and what that dark represents in order for you to recognize that light. You got to get rid, as it says, of stagnant, stubborn vibes with your people, whoever it is that you're focused on, whether romantic, family members, friendships, co-workers, whatever it is. You're surrounded by blessings, but you might not be able to see it if you're surrounding yourself with this dark vibe as well. You got to recognize the gem that you are inside you. That's interesting. So if there's a stalemate situation here, it's time to perhaps move forward from that. You've got the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is known to be very curious. Maybe there's somebody here that's really curious as to how you're going to handle this situation, or they're wanting to communicate with you. But you could also be dealing with a person who tends to say things before they really think about the impact of those words. So with that World card, you are definitely directed to cycle out something challenging in your life. There's a cycle that needs to complete here that might have to do with this dark energy in order for you to open up a new cycle where the light can finally come in so that you can be fulfilled in your life, in your relationships, whether romantic or not. It doesn't have to always be a romantic connection. It could be a friendship that went south, So whatever it is that brought you out of balance and you feel these red flags, it. And so I feel there's a conversation here, maybe this weekend, that needs to happen between you and this person. But it does say successful conclusion with that World card. So I feel, don't allow your fears to get in the way. You got to face these fears, as it says. Face it and go for it and just deal with it, That's how you're going to get rid of this dark vibe that's presenting itself. And just be in that light. Okay? So let's add to this and let's see what else. I'm going to go ahead and grab some insight from On the Horizon Oracle. This is by Jennifer, Aquarius Tarot. Weekend vibes for Scorpio. Angels and spirit guides, please. So not a very long reading, just a quick check-in. Yeah, some of you guys are burnt out when it comes to a particular situation. Look at this. Burn the bridge or worth mending. That's an interesting combination of cards that's presenting itself here. So let's grab some insight. I'm going to pull from my tarot teacher here. Is it time to really burn the bridge with particular individuals? I feel for some of you, it is. You know who it is that you need to cut out of your life. This might just be the weekend to do it. For Scorpio, we've got the Page of Wands right here and the Wheel of Fortune. So things will eventually turn around for you. Things will improve, I feel, in regard to this situation. Okay, so good luck is on your side as far as what might be challenging you at this time. The Page of Wands could certainly represent good news that's coming in for you this weekend. Might be a text, it might be a phone call, it might be somebody who reaches out through social media. It could be somebody that actually visits you at your home, bringing you some good news that you're hoping for and waiting for. But in regard to particular situations, look at these cards, the Hangman and the Three of Swords. Somebody betrayed you, somebody hurt you, and it's time to really confront that person and just deal with those inner demons, Scorpio, so that you can finally transition out of that and focus on happier times ahead for you. or at least start focusing on healing yourself. So it's time to really put a stop to a situation that you know it's no longer serving a purpose. Let it go, surrender it, in order to create change in your life. They're just burning you out, as you can see. And then you've got the Chariot right here. So this is you moving away from that and letting us know that you have the capability of overcoming whatever struggles you've been dealing with. You can have a very successful, triumphant outcome in your life, letting us know that the possibility of finding love again certainly is here. Okay, so I feel this weekend it's just directing you to sever ties and to move forward in order to create change, in order to find happiness. All right, so that's the message. Let's go ahead and wrap it up here, guys, with some yes/no responses. So for those of you who have a yes/no question, this is the time to ask that question, say it out loud, or just concentrate on it. And let's see what the responses are from your angel guides here, whatever it might be. It does not have to be about romance. It could be about anything. The way I see no responses, it's like a blessing in disguise, because maybe there's something or someone way better suited for you. We do have a yes. Okay, so that's good. We have another yes coming forward right there. Let's grab one more response. Okay, two. Two wanted to come out. We have another yes. And we do have a no that's coming through as well. So take whichever one of these is definitely gravitating towards you. I'm getting all tongue-tied here. 3 yeses and a no. So again, this no, whatever that might represent, could simply be telling you that it's either not the right time or there's something better for you. All right, so it could be, again, a blessing in disguise. So Scorpio, that's where I'm going to leave it. Hopefully what came through in this reading will help you out in the next few days. And if you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.